Greetings, adventurers, and well met. Master of Dungeons here on the Master of Dungeons Twitch channel, twitch.tv/themasterofdungeons. It is Tuesday. Yes, normally we would be having a Dungeons and Deliberations evening, but we have a bonus episode tonight of Vecna Eve of Ruin, a pre-Gen Con game, as it were. Heading out tomorrow for Gen Con Live. We'll be there tomorrow evening through Sunday. So if you happen to be around the Griffin Hall over the JW Marriott where all of the D&D stuff's going on, look around. I'll probably be there. If not, I'll be probably up in the room. Definitely not braving the hall of the vendor hall. I only go there on Thursday morning to do what most guys do when they shop, go get directly what they want and then leave. But not going to be wandering around the hall too much. But yes, we are having a special bonus episode since we normally play this on the second and fourth Tuesdays of the month. We do have Blink that's going to be missing one or two sessions next month, so we figured we'd get an extra one in for them since they've got a very, very busy August. And speaking of the characters, let's go ahead and have everyone reintroduce yourselves to the viewers. Let's go ahead and start with Agnoth. Go ahead. Let them know the mechanics of your race, class, and level, and pronouns, and a little bit about your character.
All good. Yep, Agnoth is from Exandria, a village called Undeath in the Kryn Dynasty. He's a gnoll who decided to study magic and went to Rasona at some point to become an artificer. Got acquainted with the 10 Eels at some point, went on some adventures there in the Netherdeep, but before getting there, we've had a little bit of a divergence of a different sort, and he is now in Faerun, looking into some Vecna stuff. So Agnoth is a armorer. He, the kind of artificer who uses a powered suit of armor, more or less, magical suit of armor to help him in combat. He's not particularly sort of burly, but he is at least reasonably tall. I think Das is a little bit more imposing than he is, but it's both of them are kind of up there. So he's been sort of hanging around with these guys, trying to not make too much noise in Neverwinter, but we'll see how that goes.
All right, thank you, Agnoth. And then we have Blink.
Blink, him is a level 10 Echo Knight. He is very slender of build with white puffy hair because he always wears a hat of disguise and makes himself look like Renly because assassins could be around any corner. And Blink's only purpose in life is to make sure that Captain Renly is safe from all threats, foreign and domestic. His Echo will look more like him, which is the typical fighter, burly, 6'5" type. But, we don't even worry about them. As long as we have somebody on either side of Captain Renly, it's all good.
Thank you, Blink. And of course, those assassins are probably after Nirvana. Go ahead, Captain Renly.
A noble vocation, a noble calling indeed for Blink. Hello, my name's Greg. I play Captain Renly. Both of us are he, him, and I play a beautifully alabaster-skinned Aasimar warlock, Pact of the Tome, fathomless. I am somehow the captain of these 10 eels, or that's what people call me anyway, so I use that authority much to the chagrin of NPCs and much to the delight of my own ego. I like to praise my patron Doll and bring out my little tentacle named Stumpy every once in a while when we get into the mix of it. But other than that, I just try and deal with Blink's puns and misunderstandings, and it's basically just teaching the English language, common languages. But that's it for Captain Renly.
All right, thank you, Renly. And then we have Das the Blessed.
Hello, my name is Talos, playing Das the Blessed, also known as Das the Best, both he, him. Das, unlike the rest of this crew, hails from a different location, a different campaign. He is from the Dragonlance setting, from the Navayan Salon. He was sort of spliced over from the midst of the War of the Lance over to Faerun, where this ragtag group of folks, said with all respect and love, a group who is still trying to figure out their somewhat unusual internal dynamics, although with a passive perception of 9, he probably doesn't pick up on it that much. Das is a very self-confident, Oath of Conquest paladin and minotaur, leaning a bit more into the conquest side of things these days. And yeah, happy to be here.
All right, thank you, Das. And then we have Devana.
Devana is the group's healer. Both myself and her are she/her, and she is a custom lineage. She is tall and dark in skin, dark hair, and covered with celestial tattoos. You might think she was a high elf, except she turns around and walks away and she has a tail. She's a little bit skittish, doesn't really talk about where she's from, other than that she's over the mountains, and she'll point to the furthest mountain. And if you get her drunk, she will assure you that no one is following her. Absolutely no one. But her main purpose in life is keeping this ragtag team alive and healthy.
All right, thank you, Devana. And then we have Minerva.
I'm up. I'm Dana. I'm They. Minerva is a she/her. She is in her 30s. Kind of dusky lavender skin and tendril hair that she has piled up on her head. She dresses as like a Victorian shopkeeper, and she is the proprietor of Moore's Curiosity in Port Lolly and currently also in Neverwinter. So she is also from the critical campaign called of the Netherdeep. That's where she hails from, the Menagerie Coast. She is an aberrant mind sorcerer, and she is she's interested in rare artifacts and curious objects. She goes hunting for them, and in one such hunt, she came in contact with something, some sort of warping influence, which has given her some very strange powers that continue to develop. So, yeah, her role in this party, I don't know, is to be creepy and the mind reader and find out information that Renly doesn't get from talking. So.
All right, thank you, Minerva. Everyone go ahead and start with inspiration if you don't have it from last session. The characters find themselves in the catacombs and structures underneath the mausoleum in the Neverdeath graveyard in Neverwinter, as they've been sent on a mission by Lord Neverember himself to find some prominent citizens that have been kidnapped over the past several days. One Eldon Keyward, Indrina, Lamonsettle, Sarsel Malinash, and Umberto Noblin. They have rescued Umberto. They did find out that Umberto was a historian of note, that one of the world's foremost historians, of Vecna, a god, a lich god from a different world. And it seems that there are some cultists that had kidnapped them. And the characters did learn Umberto's secret research topic for the power of secrets. You should also have that, I believe, in your handouts, correct?
Yeah.
If Captain has it, I have it.
Perfect. Or at least in your notes. Alright, so again, if you wish to reveal a secret to the multiverse, basically, you would mention that you're whispering it to the wind, and then it will give all of your characters basically advantage on your d20 rolls, I believe is what it was, for the next minute. Alright, so they have found themselves in this area that didn't seem to be part of the actual old mausoleum itself. This was actually some sort of old water clock cult that has been gone for ages, and they spoke with Merid and a couple of water elementals, who gave them a little bit of information, not too much information, because they really didn't have a whole lot that they could give, but they did mention, of course, that the gnome was down to the south, which the characters found. We're able to give him enough direction where he could make his way back into out of the cemetery and back into Neverwinter. And you find yourselves all here. Let's go ahead and go to the map. Find yourselves here in this room. For those watching, of course, you will be seeing my view, the DM's view of our Roll20, so be gentle and do your best not to inform the players of things that might be on the GM layer, but they've already encountered all these. You can find yourselves in this fountain room where the elementals are still frolicking at the bottom. You did note that the pool was very deep as well. Where to next?
I think it was north, right? I think our last prisoner friend, Alberto, told us there was someone told us there was another prisoner potentially to the north.
Uh-huh.
Our buddy Shanzazim, the Merid in the other room that was working on the clockwork clock. He said that.
Oh, right.
No, sir, he didn't. He just kind of like made bubble sounds.
That was a different language, though, Blink, and I understand that language. So yes, he did
I
say
don't, and he gave me this stupid thing. It doesn't work. And Blink takes this flywheel that he's been unable to decipher, and he just drops it on the ground near Renly and Agnoth.
Okay.
Agnoth will pick it up and take a look at it.
Merid did inform you of what the item was.
Of course, just Blink couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. It was a gold-colored flywheel and its magical properties of a stone of good luck.
It didn't fly, it didn't roll, it wasn't much of a flywheel.
True, yeah.
Maybe it was still some use. I'll have to take a look at it when I have time.
I would note that there is also a door to the west from the fountain room as well.
down there.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll point out that there is another location, but I think our top priority are these other prisoners. Yes. So to the north we go.
Okay.
Where do you go?
Yep.
Entering into that chamber, Das, you did get a glimpse of it when you fought the wraiths to the northeast. But this room seems to be fairly uneven. Roots protrude through the cracks in the ceiling here. You see a stone stairway in the southeast corner has collapsed over here. The nearby walls have crumbled as well. 3 doors in the north wall are shut. And the middle door seems to bear a new padlock. To the west, you see a set of stairs that lead to a small balcony that overlook the room. We're about 5 feet up, with just enough room for a door painted with an eye on the off of the platform to the stairs to the west.
Any reminiscence of the Eye of Vecna?
It's more of a stylized, but most likely, with your passive arcana, you can see that that's probably what the intention of the symbol is.
Right.
You said that the center door here has new padlock on it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Mitch, for some reason, the map behind the doors just revealed itself to me.
You can see through walls.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can see everything. That's
Let me
amazing.
double check your vision.
Sure.
Which is better, 1 or 2?
I mean, I've heard of dark vision and like blind sight in the trees, but not X-ray vision. That shouldn't be in Roll20.
Actually, I do have X-ray vision. It's a eldritch invocation called Ghostly Gaze, but I can only use it once a day.
Okay, good to know.
You might be able to see beyond, but you really can't see anything else in there, right?
Yeah, it looks as if it's like as if like the
Explore mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's weird. That is very weird. I did note your light kind of illuminated a little bit more.
Weird.
Very weird. See if there's a situation on the lighting table, maybe?
Sure.
Doesn't look like it.
I mean,
Anyway,
I can.
you're fine.
If it doesn't, if it just keeps happening here, probably good. If it happens later, I'll let you know.
Sure.
So you said the middle door is padlocked?
Yes, there's a fresh new padlock on the middle door.
That's not suspicious at all.
And the one to the left and to the right do not seem to have any locks on them.
Well, padlocks could mean keeping somebody in, prisoners.
Yeah. It also seems like this place has got previous inhabitants. Our married friend, for instance, that the cultist might have wanted to not have to interact with, and might have maybe just threw a lock on the door. But we're only going to find out if we unlock it.
This is true.
I started checking it for traps.
Guidance. Guidance on you?
That probably,
You're checking the middle door?
shaking middle door for traps. That was the padlock one, right?
Yes.
Yep, that one.
It does not appear to have any traps on the lock.
Alright, let's see if we can get this open.
Guidance again. Whip out my tail and tap you on the leg with it.
We had decided Thieves' Tools was going to be, it'll be...
You should be able to, if you click on your Thieves' Tools, under your proficiencies, it should say Query, and then when you click on it, it will ask you what ability to use with it. And just go ahead and use your dex. Nice.
There we go.
And that doesn't even have the guidance, but...
Perfect. Yes, you do hear the faint roll of tumblers and a click as the padlock does indeed become unlocked.
And then I'm going to open the door.
All right. Let me go ahead and unlock it for you here. There you go.
Right, it even has that okay.
Looking inside, you see that this old crypt holds a single open coffin containing a few littered, tattered blankets. Proof of wild black hair sprouts from the end of one of the blankets.
I am going to kind of just wander in there, not being too careful about... Well, actually, I'm just sort of intentionally making some degree of noise so that they can hear me coming.
So you are making some noise?
Yeah, I want to see how they react.
Sure. You hear a voice kind of peeks its head up from inside the coffin. What do cultists want now? Trying to sleep.
Lucky for you, we're not cultists, and we're probably here to get you out.
What? You see her set up from inside the coffin with the blankets. Do not worry, she does not appear to be a vampire in any way whatsoever. Let me open this up here, and we'll give you the handout.
Excellent, as I was immediately worried.
I mean, a gnome didn't seem to be a zombie either, but it could breathe in the bag of holding.
Only for 10 minutes.
You're here to rescue me. Aren't you a bit short for a stormtrooper?
Yeah, it actually isn't.
Right.
All first
Still tall.
Well, if you are one of Keyword or Adriana Lansdale or Sal Malnosh, we're looking for you.
Yes, that is my name. She definitely appears to be a human. You can see her dress there as well.
Sorcerer, if I recall correctly.
Definitely.
Outer planes.
Pardon?
Oh, you're just saying, sorcerer, expert on outer planes.
Yes. Unfortunately, my magic, wild as it may be, seemed to be stripped from me during a recent incursion to a distant plane. I really would love to have my magic, and that obviously would have helped free me, but I just feel uneasy. If you could free me from these captives for what they want, I'm not sure.
Are you sure you don't know why they want you? I mean, what is your field of study?
Have they asked you any particular questions about a certain topic by any means?
Yes, that's what I want to know.
Not they haven't I've only been here for a couple of days. They haven't really told me much. They brought me very scant amounts of food, but other than that, I've been biding my time here, of course, without my magic.
I don't believe that they didn't talk to her at all. Could I insight check her? Not that I
You can insight check her if you wish to, sure.
Yeah, before I like plunge the depth of her mind.
Oh, wow.
Devana probably. Oh, as you say, Devana would as well. Minerva's got it.
Minerva, you can definitely tell she is not lying about the cultists. She does seem to be holding something back. The way she's fidgeting, with your powers of observation and stuff like that, you figure that it's probably something personal. It definitely seems that when she was talking about the magics and being stripped of her magics during a recent excursion to a plane, that something odd about that is what she might be holding back.
Well, Minerva, having experience with all of a sudden getting some magic and things like this, will just say, so tell me more about when you lost your magic. Were you playing around with a particular artifact or something? This is just what she knows.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Where are you?
Nice. What's happened is, in my psychic explorations, I witnessed a glimpse of a dreadful nature, dreadful future. I saw a desiccated figure of a man levitating off the ground, gathering evil energy around himself in glowing wisps. The desiccated man screamed and the energy exploded, causing something terrible to happen. This vision definitely terrified me.
And it scared your magic away?
I'm unsure exactly what happened. But then when I returned to Neverwinter, a day or so later, the cultists captured me as I was walking home from the bazaar.
I mean, if you don't know what happened, how do you know it was terrible?
She looks over, Blink very oddly, and then looks to back to Minerva.
Well, I mean, you can have a feeling even if you don't know. So, desiccated man, and you don't know exactly what he did, and this was just a vision?
Yes, it was a glimpse of a dreadful future. I'm almost positive that this is something that will happen.
Mitch, do we know enough at this point to, like we would instinctually think of Vecna when we hear desiccated man?
Perhaps your thought might linger towards it?
Yeah, I feel like we are thinking that, but like character-wise, would we just be like, that's weird?
Well, it is all kind of, from the dream that you've had, aka us going through the the nest of the Eldritch Eye, from getting the information from Roberto, from hearing all of his information as well, knowing about this cult, very similar to the cult that you had encountered in the nest of the Eldritch Eye, that you saw the figure that spoke to you when they thought they were speaking to the cult leader, if you recall that at the end of the nest of Eldritch Eye.
Yeah, I mean, and even last session, you know, that thing appeared and called us foolish wanderers. I just didn't want to, like, bring it up or mention it if Renly wouldn't be thinking along those lines, but if it's safe, I think I'd be listening to Sarcel say a terrible vision of the future. That's, well, could give me the willies, but you don't recognize this figure at all, or did they have maybe any distinguishing features other than being skeletal? Did you get a name at all?
Nothing like that at all. I just saw them gathering this evil energy around themselves, glowing wisps, and then after he screamed, the energy exploded. Whatever that foretells, I am unsure.
And the cultists that captured you, did they show, like, knowledge that this happened to you? Like, do they seem to know
Not that I'm aware
you were
of.
witness of this?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm just not really sure exactly what I'm here for. Please, without my magic, I just feel very uneasy. Is there any way that you might be able to escort me from here? This does seem to be some sort of crypt.
Oh yeah, you...
Go ahead, Minerva. No, you go ahead, Minerva.
Well, you're in the Never Death graveyard, right? Never Death graveyard.
Yes,
Oh.
yeah.
You know where that is, right?
Yes. If I would very much appreciate it. If indeed you are here to rescue me, to at least escort me from the graveyard, and I can make my way home from there. But without my magics, it would be I feel very uneasy and would definitely appreciate an escort.
Yes, we can do that.
Hold on, sir. Let's be careful here. Blink's going to hold out some rations and see if she's as snobby as the gnome was about that.
No, she'll definitely take those.
I'll give a big nod, like, seems legit.
She's okay, sir.
And Umberto scrambled out by himself. Is that what happened?
Yes.
Left? Okay.
Yeah, you were able to kind of take him back to Area C. I believe Das actually took him back to C2, or to the area where you fought the whites, and escorted him up the stairs, and he left of his own accord.
Well, I guess the question is, do we leave and take her out of the graveyard? Do we lock her back in and wait till we come back, or just take her with us?
Well, Sarcel, so here's the sitch as we see it. There's actually a couple of other missing people down here, and we don't want to leave them to the whims of these cultists that have been nabbing people here and there. Do you think you'd feel safe if we leave you here for a little bit and come back for you, or we could send you out to the graveyard, but not really outside of it, just because we don't want to leave these other kidnappees within. If you catch my drift.
Give me a persuasion check.
I could do that. If I find my character sheet. Yep, there it is.
Yep, cultists do cause problems.
Yep.
That's the shirt that I'm wearing to opening evening tomorrow night.
Oh, great.
That's great.
If you could, she doesn't have a problem staying here, but she doesn't really feel comfortable being behind a locked door.
Okay.
Is there any other place that you could take her that she would feel safe?
Take her back to our friend.
Yeah. Shen, we actually met. Now, I'm gonna tell you, they're a little rough around the edges, but he's a friend of ours. He lives just a couple of doors down. His name's Shanzazim, and I think he would be able to kind of keep you company a little bit. He doesn't speak any common, but he's nice enough once you kind of just let him keep to his wares. And that way we can come back, you'll have protection, and we can come back and grab you on our way out once we find the other prisoners. Sound good?
That sounds acceptable, yes. Might I have some more? She looks to Blink after finishing up the rations.
I mean, you can have some more, but first, do you know the other people? I don't know their names, but yeah, there was a gnome, there was another person, and then there was another person.
Ah, good detective work, Blink, as always. Yes, our compatriot speaks of Elden Keyword and Indrina Lamzenzetadol.
I am unaware of where they might be.
Drat.
Alright, I'll give her the ration. She answered honestly, as far as I can tell.
Gotcha.
I'm getting the impression the cultists kept you all apart, but...
Indeed. It does seem that way, Agnoth. If they were, they probably were blindfolded or, moved around separately and such like that.
Did you know that they worship Vecna? I don't know if that helps at all.
I'm not sure what this name is.
You're not familiar with Vecna?
I am not. I mean, I have some knowledge of the planes, but haven't visited all of them, of course.
Interesting.
Does this seem out of place? Like, is he a little known figure in Faerun?
Well, considering because Umberto, once he had informed you he was a scholar and historian of Vecna, you do know that Vecna is from a different, very similar to how each one of you are from your own different material plane, Kryn and then Exandria and such like that, and you find yourselves in the Ontor Realm, the Forgotten Realms. That Vecna is from a place called Oerth.
Right. Does his name show up in, like, the Ogma's library at all?
Most likely not. For more detailed things like that, you probably have to go to, as your characters have discovered, to someplace like Candlekeep or something like that to get more information.
Right. So he's an obscure figure then?
Yes.
Okay, so then this isn't. Yeah, I was with you. Of like, this seems weird that she hasn't heard of it, but okay, making sense now. Cool.
But Umberto was a scholar of him, so that's...
Yes.
Yeah, gotcha.
Got it.
But she... Evidently, I think it's reasonable to assume she doesn't know of him, and doesn't know that's what she saw. Okay.
But they've got to have some reason for keeping her here. Oh well. I think that's a question to ask some cultists once we've got them in our grasps.
Tabana leans over to the captain because she's not very charming, and says, well, did she tell the cultists about her vision?
Ooh, good thinking, Devana. Can we walk and talk a little bit? Taking her down to Shanzazim's place.
Sure.
And just, I'll say, well, if you say the cultists didn't really bother you at all, you didn't offer up any of this information you've told us, right? About your vision and the future or anything like that?
No, you were the first I've told.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Now, again, like I said, this fella's a little rough around the edges. Knock, knock. And I will, if Shanzazim opens, I'll essentially say, hello again, Shanzazim. We found one of those prisoners the cultists are keeping, and I promise we'll be out of your hair lickety-split, but do you mind if we leave her with you for just a moment to keep her safe while we go and look for the other ones?
Go ahead and give me another persuasion check. This time at advantage.
Aha. Oops. Why did that go away? Okay.
And then it works better as she actually does speak Aquan. And introduces herself to Shanzazim, and they just begin talking about, especially since he is a married from a different plane, and she is a planar traveler, they spark up a conversation. He says, gladly, yes. Good luck on your endeavors, he says.
That's what are the odds? Every 2 in 7 people speak Aquan. All right. And then I'll kind of do the like hands back together, rub them, and say, well, we have a couple other doors we haven't tried out yet. You think we should go investigate the area near where we found Sarcelle? Or back here near this fountain now that we're down here?
Are we down there? Did we go with you? I thought we were waiting back up here. Doss is ready to keep in the doors where.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's go back and do that then.
Let's go do that.
All right. Got any noises or anything notable behind our door to the upper right here?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh dear. All right. This is gonna be our first low roll of the evening, I have a feeling.
If it's super obvious that you are listening at the door, I will give you guidance.
Okay.
All right. And 16.
Does not appear to be trapped, nor does it bear a padlock like the center door had. What do you want to do with the center door now, by the way?
Oh, good call.
Shut it.
Oh, definitely shut it.
Shut it, lock it.
Lock it, yeah. Put the lock back on, make it look like it didn't disturb.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Is the lock kind of like possible to relock, so to speak?
Yeah, it's just a padlock. You tinkered with the tumblers inside and unlocked it, and you can just go ahead and put the padlock right back on there.
Sounds good, I will do that.
Minerva prestidigitates removing fingerprints.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
With that, the Doss will open the upper right door.
Okay. Looking in there, you see that this room has a metal grate in the floor. This 10-foot square room blocks access to a shallow stone pit, holding a small gold harp, a handful of loose papers, and a piece of bloody cloth.
Again, not suspicious at all.
Okay, Doss, do me a favor. As you walk across that grate, I need you to do me a favor and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. All right.
As you see, stepping across there, blades extend from the grooves in the gate, slashing out at you.
Ooh, 19.
A 19. Okay, first thing you'll do is you will take 17 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Yoinks!
But your constitution is high enough that you do note that there's poison dripping from the blades. And it does not, it seems that your fitness is a little bit more sturdy, and you do not take any damage from the poison.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I actually would have had advantage against poison saves there anyway. So, 17 slashing, I think that reduces by 3 because of
It would indeed, because it does not count as a magical
Alright,
attack.
14 damage.
Devana reports back to the rest of the team, particularly Blink. Doss is bleeding!
And Doss, you see that the blades start to slowly descend, almost if the trap is resetting itself.
Blink is not smiling. He's not smiling.
Blades, yeah, I tell the rest of the team what happened, because I think I would be the only person who could have seen that from our angles. So I make sure the rest of the team is super aware of what's going on.
Actually, if Devana said that, Blink would, even if it's Daz, run in there and see if he could help.
Okay. And again, Blink, you can see the blades where they came out from the grate. Basically all across the grate itself, slowly starting to descend back into position.
I feel misled. This doesn't sound great at all.
All right.
Does it look like there's anything that's actually like well, two things. One, either like a mechanism that like starts or stops the trap, and then also is there anything that's like is actually valuable down there in
Oh yes, there you can see that there's a beautiful small golden harp, a handful of loose papers, and a piece of bloody cloth.
Okay. How far down is that?
It is about 10 foot square, and it's fairly shallow in the pit itself, so about 5 feet maybe.
Is there any way Blink could brace against the trap so Doss could pick these things up?
Certainly.
I would do whatever you say it would take to do that. Sensei.
Go ahead and give me a simple
Go get
athletics
him.
check. Give me a simple athletics check.
I will burn the inspiration on that.
Oh, nice. 25. Yes. You can, you basically kind of pause them enough to where Doss can reach down in there. Doss, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check, if you would, please. With advantage, since Blink is there to try to basically to keep everything, keep the trap from hitting you.
Well, let's see. Nope.
You can't really reach it, but perhaps maybe one of your companions, if you sit there with Blink and kind of help stop the trap from resetting, someone with a little bit smaller arms. I mean, you are almost 8 foot with your horns.
Yeah.
I do have a tentacle that can probably grab things.
And that's your mage hand, right?
It's mage hand.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
it's like, why use a real hand when we can use a mage hand?
Certainly.
Thing invisible.
So
yes,
with
I will.
with the help and with your tentacle, with your mage hand, you're able to reach down in there. You can gather up the small harp, as well as the handful of papers as well. Do you want to get the bloody cloth or no?
So I'll grab it. I mean, it'll be a couple different sorts because the mage hand can carry so much.
Sure.
Yes, I will grab it too. I don't know. See if there's any clues about it.
And yeah, you're able to use your mage hand to get the things out, and Doss and Blink can release the trap once you're closer to the edge, and you see it does slam back into place.
Let's get out of there.
Yeah. Doss would not intend supposed to boast to Blink and her work, but also particularly to Ivana, because her Twilight Sanctuary hit points came in particularly helpful there.
They did, yes, they did.
Love me some temporary hit points.
Wait, actually,
Wait until.
can we have a warding bond up still?
No?
She did cast that on you. She likes you better than me.
But I think it had already expired because it only lasts 10 minutes, I believe.
I
hour?
Warning bond lasts an hour, but I feel like it's been more than an hour as I cast it when we came in.
Yeah, because you had cast it when you had right before, I think. It was after the fight with the whites, though.
No, it was. Was it after the? Right, it was after the fight because he was charging forward so rapidly. I was worried about it.
Yeah. So that would have definitely expired by now.
Okay.
Alright, well, we've got, let's see what things we got here.
All right. Well, the harp itself doesn't appear to be magical, but it appears to be very, very valuable. Probably worth about 2,500 gold.
I'll put that in the bag of holding.
The papers.
Yeah.
The papers detail plans to kidnap a Neverwinter aristocrat named Andrina Lamsonsettle. The notes also include a map of her estate, schedules of her movements, and suggestions that she knows an important secret about Lord Neverember. Scrawled in the margin of the note claims, her secrets will make a worthy sacrifice.
Oh. Well, we might need to find out what this is. This is not one of our kidnapped people already, right?
It is.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
One of the two we haven't found yet.
Alright, sounds like we have to kick another door in then.
Alright.
And the nutty rag.
It seems to be perhaps maybe from a robe. Definitely seems to be cloth from, seems to be torn perhaps maybe from a black robe.
Do we think? Do we know if the cultists wear black robes? Have we discovered that?
I mean, if we're knowing that the dream wasn't really a dream, we would recognize the robes that the figures there wore.
Looks very similar.
So did one of them get slightly You can trouble trying to set up a trap.
You can easily intuit that they were trying. They probably were carrying these notes. Probably got hurt by the trap. Obviously, could not get the harp as well, and probably lost a little bit of blood and part of their clothing as they and their notes as they were trying to get the harp out as well.
It's how you know it's effective.
Alrighty.
I will take this brief moment to remind everybody that in a flashback to this early morning, I had 4 of you sign my book for Gift of the Protectors in case any of you go down to 0 hit points. Das, Blink, Minerva, Divana.
Thank you.
All right, let's test it by opening this door on the upper left.
It is unlocked, and when you open it up, you see some shelves in this room contain boxes and bags. A few crates are stacked against the wall.
You know, if you need me to save you again, just call out.
It does not seem particularly interesting.
Looking through the shelves and such like that, you see that there's some stores of lantern oil, some different some chains and such like that. There's also some manacles as well.
Donna, did you lock us in here?
I hope not. Believe there are manacles for your collection.
Oh God! I mean, I've already got. 4. So if there's only one more, then I can still count them.
I thought you were collecting them. You have so many. I thought you
I'm
needed them all.
collecting manacles, collecting drinking steins. I've got all sorts of things.
Did you want to investigate anything else in the room, Das, or did anyone else want to look around?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay.
Investigation or perception?
Yes. Investigation, please.
I will guidance myself.
Okay. Nice.
A little bit of extra from guidance. 25 total.
Not a problem. You do note that among the supplies you do find 2 vials that are labeled healing use only.
Excellent. Do they look very much like healing potions to me?
Give me a Arcana check.
Ooh, I will carry them out. And I will say, Minerva, I think these look like healing potions. What do you think?
Let's see how good I am with Arcana. I'm okay with it. Yeah. Alright, I'll give it a shot. I didn't use inspiration. I'm not really sure.
They are red, and 1 second here. They do have that. What's that? When you're agitated.
Can we do a taste test with these?
If you wish to, yeah. It's potions red liquid glimmers when agitated.
Yeah, I'll do a little taste test to see if I recognize it as a healing potion or not.
Sweet. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure.
This is against poison.
If I'm in, Constant Radiance, it's a 19.
Not a problem.
19.
You do take a little bit of poison damage, as it is a potion of poison.
Okay.
Since you didn't take the whole thing, you're gonna take a whole bunch. We're just gonna do 1d6. So 2 points of poison damage, and you made your save, so you are not poisoned.
Yeah, this is not healing potion. This is poison.
Even though it does specifically say on it labeled healing use only.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you don't.
Somebody didn't like their colleagues.
Probably.
If you want to give me an Arcana check, Agnoth.
Sure thing.
I wonder if is there something you can heal with poison?
Yeah, they're both potions of poison.
I mean, it says for healing use, so it's got to be for healing use.
And there are 2 of them.
I also got that. Could make the best use of these. These are pretty awesome if they're that poisonous.
poisonous but also say healing, and we're not always dealing with the most truthful people, cultists, i.e. causing problems, then yeah, we might be able to put them to our use for sure.
You
Also
definitely.
not the most intelligent party either, though. So
That I was going to say, for those that have passive insights of at least 15, since some of you do have fairly high passive perceptions, most likely passive insights close to that,
I
you
do.
definitely want to keep them away from Blink. Not saying that Blink is not smart, but he does take things a lot literally. So if it does say healing use only, he might take the
Pour it on
point.
his,
Yeah,
he might pour it on his foot.
yeah, exactly.
Why doesn't the captain take one and Agnoth take one? Is what I would Devon to suggest.
Oh, nice.
Sure.
Alright, friends, are you ready for the door on the stairs?
Yes.
Any noises behind this one?
Give me a perception check, please.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Nice. You do not hear any noise on the other side of this room.
And not locked?
It does not appear to be locked.
Alright, let's go.
This small room, go ahead and, when you get down the bottom of the stairs, stop there for me, and then I'll go ahead and give you the description. Appears to be a crossroads between different parts of the graveyard. The steep stairs descend from the east and west sides of the room, and you note affixed to the ceiling 4 bells of different sizes hang from leather cords.
Agnos, does this look like it's a trap or an alarm of sorts? These bells?
Investigation?
Sure.
Okay.
Guidance is since DOS asked. Oh, he already rolled, but.
No worries. They definitely don't seem to be a trap. There's no tripwires or anything like that attached to them. They do have, the bells are affixed to the ceiling, and they do have leather cords hanging from the bells. Definitely within reach for someone to reach up and ring the bell.
It looks more like a communication system of some kind.
Indeed. Most likely there's some sort of perhaps maybe pattern or something like that that would note, hey, someone's here, someone's coming in, or something like that.
Okay. And so there's a door at the far end here? On the left?
Yes.
See again if we got any noise on the other side.
Guidance since it's obvious he's looking.
That will be helpful.
You don't really hear anything. You do hear maybe a trickling of water, not a whole bunch.
Okay. Is the door appear to be locked?
Yes, indeed, it does appear to be locked.
Alright. Agnos, your show.
Alright. Luck was going to run out eventually, believe him.
It does not seem to, you do not hear any of the tumblers tumbling to unlock the door.
This is a tricky one. I assume I can't just retry.
Sure, you can try again if you want.
Okay.
Get the guidance from Ivana.
See.
You know, I've heard that some cities have something called a doorbell, and he points at the bells in the ceiling.
After Blastpoint says that, you do hear the tumblers of the lock move, Hagnoth, and the door does become unlocked.
I'll open and step back.
Okay, 1 second before you do so.
Oh no.
Need to check something here.
So is this
I've
one
never
actually
heard
full of traps?
I listened. I did not. We did not check our traps, though, did we?
And you also rolled really low, so.
But it is unlocked. It is unlocked.
Yeah, I was going to open and then step back to let someone else go through, but we'll see. Does that do anything to me?
You do see some figures turn and look at you, and they all, wearing robes, they pull their weapons. But it is almost time for an ad break, so before we roll initiative, everyone go ahead and switch your legs, use the restroom, grab some snacks, refresh your beverages, and we will see you on the other side of the ad break. So stick around, we'll be back in a few. right, and we are back. Just making sure we get all of our players back before we begin this combat. Also, do me a favor, everyone. Go ahead and open your character sheet. Then go to where it says it's got like your core sheet, your bio, all the spells, and the last one has a little sprocket, little gear. That's your settings. Click on that, and then I think it's the middle column. Might be the far right column, but make sure that the box is clicked that add dex to tiebreaker.
It's in the top middle box.
Top middle, thank you.
Check.
That way you all have the tiebreakers set on them. I only have the named NPCs to throw their decks on, but that way you'll be going ahead of the creatures and such like that.
Roll off the sheet with advantage, because I have advantage on initiative.
Like I said, if you want to always leave advantage on, then we'll only apply it if advantage or disadvantage applies. Makes it a lot easier.
Where should I turn that on? Because it just doesn't seem to be doing it. It does say always roll an advantage here on the...
Yeah, if you turn off, on that same section of your character sheet, the settings there, I think this one is on the upper right-hand sheet there. You turn off the toggle, and then always roll with advantage on.
Oh, but she might. You're talking about the initiative. And initiative, it's initiative style right above that adds extra tiebreaker. It says initiative style normal.
Oh,
Click
thank
that.
you.
Yeah, okay, gotcha, yeah.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
now rolling initiative now. Thank you guys for helping figure that out.
That is why Roll20 Help is in the title of the sessions as well.
And after all that, that's what you get.
It did not roll with... Did it roll with initiative?
It did.
D20. How did I...
You rolled a 1 and
I
rolled an
must
8.
have rolled 2, 1.
No, if you scroll over it, it will show you that it did roll.
Oh,
You rolled
okay.
a 1, and you rolled an 8. It's giving you the
It's just turning red because it notices I also rolled a 1. Okay,
Yes,
gotcha.
okay. And so everyone in there then? You got Minerva, Das, Agnoth, Blink, and Ridley, and Ivana. Excellent. Alright, let's sort those initiatives. Blink, you are the first to react. You can hear them talking, and the stairwell is right in front of you. Between you is Das and Agnoth. You can easily move to one side of Das. You will have to spend 10 feet to get through Agnoth.
Sir, there's the people here who cause problems. How many of them do you want alive?
Just
Just
the
to
one.
talk to. Just the one.
Just the one should be enough.
Anyone?
I can't see any of them, so yeah, just pick one. Pick your favorite.
6 seconds passes. 6 seconds passes fast.
Alright, I'm going to send Echo up there. At least I will as soon as Roll20 lets me.
You might be stuck on a wall. We'll move him up over here on top of you.
Yeah, the Echo's stuck on a wall. So
There we go.
10 to get through Das.
Not the Echo.
Oh, okay. Well, then the Echo could get to here then. If it doesn't do that. And then, why not? I'll use 15 feet of my movement to swap places with the Echo.
Okay.
No, the swap macro is not working. We'll have to figure that out some other time. Where's Blink? I don't see Blink on the screen.
He was under the echo blink. You moved them both, I think.
There we go.
Alright, so the Echo's back over there, and I am here. And I'll say, I'll just call back, sir, there's one bigger than the other ones. I think I'll bring him along, okay?
Sounds good.
Alright, yeah, but, so that uses 15 feet of my movement. Can I jump over the stairwell, or do I have to go down?
Yes, it's 5 feet down right here. Yes, you can do so if you want.
Alright, I will jump over then and smack this guy. I don't need to save you, sir said so.
Swing away.
Yeah, that missed.
That indeed will miss.
And there's the second one.
don't think he has any reactions that's going to help in this situation. That will hit. Oof.
Ouch.
You can see the hit point bars, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Excellent.
Alright, they're causing problems. I'm done.
You see this one turn in your direction, blink. And he is going to cast a spell.
Sorry, I can't see him, so I can't do anything.
Roll 20 is acting weird now for some reason for me as well. Alright, there we go. He's going to cast a simple spell. AC of 17 will miss you, correct? Blink?
Not by much, but yes, it will miss.
Alright. He says, he shouts out to kill the intruder. And he will move back over in this direction.
If I hear that, I say, like that's the one you should probably keep alive.
Why is this acting all crazy on me here? Okay, then the fanatics are up.
Mitch, did you just ask why the fanatics are acting all crazy on you?
No, Rule 20 was acting all crazy. I know why the fanatics are acting all crazy. Okay, so the first one on Blink. The one that's right beside you, Blink. Please give me a wisdom saving throw.
That's my strong point.
You're so good at those.
Don is freaking out.
I'm
freaking out.
I'm going to use Indomitable. I'm going to use Indomitable. Try again.
Sure.
Probably doesn't help.
It does. Your save was 11.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
This one is then going to turn to run. If you would like to use your reaction, feel free to do so.
Oh, sure. Oh, I'm a hold. I can't move. I can't move. Oh, yes, I can.
And that will finish that cultist off. This one here will attempt a very similar thing. Another saving throw.
Now I'm held now. Yeah.
All right.
We would want to hold Blink.
Right?
Right? Yeah. See? That's. If only Renly had said that.
I did. I just said it at the exact same time.
And let me put a concentration marker on him. If roll 20 will allow it. There we go. If you would, Blink, please put the paralyzed condition on yourself.
Yes, sir.
There we are there. And then I need to grab 3 tokens out of our spells. Oh yes, I will have to bring them out of the archived characters. I'll go through and archive a lot of these just to help with the lag in the game.
Oh, and by the way, it's one of the few things that Mercer made explicit when I'm incapacitated. The echo poofs. No.
Are you incapacitated, the whole person?
You are paralyzed. and incapacitated comes along with the paralyzed condition. Again, you should have your conditions handout there in your journals.
I'm fine down here.
Tamana's freaking out. When she sees the echo pop, there's a slight scream.
And then I'm going to go ahead and put a marker on each one of these. Wow, it is really, really slow tonight. This must be blowing up the internet. Lag.
That's what you heard when the echo disappeared.
Right.
Freaking out. She thinks you're dead, right?
These are
Totally think you're dead.
These of course are their bonus actions. As they each cast, all three of them cast a spiritual weapon, and all of their weapons are now around you.
And advantage.
And advantage, yeah. So the first one will miss with a 9. The second one will hit with a 21 for 2 force. And then the third one will miss with a 13.
The force was not with them.
And then, since you are incapacitated and paralyzed, you automatically, I believe, fail dexterity saving throws.
Yes, sir.
And then they will each, as their regular action, cast a sacred flame. So you'll take 2 radiant, 7 radiant, and 3 radiant. So a total of 12 radiant damage to Blink.
Okay.
What's going on up there? I can't see.
I know. Me neither.
All right, Agnoth, you're up.
Good, Blink's dead.
To
wow.
your earlier point about tiebreakers, Minerva would have won the tiebreaker.
Okay, Minerva is up next then.
Oh, I have higher dex than you? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. 10, 15, 25, 30, hoping I can see. Nope. Still can't see. Should have missed a step first. So these are stairs going up?
Yes.
And then I'll be level with all those people?
Then you'll be on a platform that's 5 foot off of the floor. It's very similar to the stairs that you just came up and then came down. This side you'll be going back up and then going back down again.
Oh, so I won't be necessarily in melee range with any of them down there, if I'm up there?
Oh, you're gonna miss a step? Is that what you're talking about, doing?
Yeah.
When you miss a step up there, you'll be able to see the room, yeah.
Okay. But I'm up higher than everyone.
Yes, you're 5 feet higher.
Okay, where are they? Oh, okay, there we go. Now I see them all. That's the big one. Okay.
Is Blink okay?
Is Blink okay?
Save Blink. I think he's dead.
His eyes are open, but he's not moving.
Alright, guys, 6 seconds in combat. Let's go.
Alright, and then like just trying to figure out which one. I am going to use my ring of shooting stars. So, this oh, that's a bonus action. Wait. Okay, I'm using it, and I'm going to spend 3 charges. And so I'm going to send Moding Light to the points I can see within 60 feet. So it's a 15 feet go. Oh, maybe I'll just, I'll just do 2 charges. I put 1 here, 1 here. My ring of shooting stars. I'll get it all up. Sorry. I had to read the whole spell. Shooting stars, where are you? Sure, I have that thing. So, ring of shooting stars. I am doing shooting stars as an action. Let's glowing with light in the ring at a point you can see within 60 feet of you. 15 cube shattered spark. So it's a DC 15 dex save. Maybe I made a thing. Nope. So I'll roll the damage.
So you're doing just 3, right?
I'm doing
Two.
two. I'm gonna do one down on this corner.
So you can get the 2 down there, and then you can get the 3 up there.
Yep,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and roll me the damage if you would.
5d. Not a whole lot of damage, but you know, what the heck.
And then roll me the second one as well. So we'll do the 14's the ones to the bottom, and we'll do the 13 the ones to the top. Alright,
Not a lot of damage.
have the ones at the bottom attempt their saving throws first. It's Dex save DC 15.
Yep.
The one at the very bottom first. He's going to fail.
I want to do concentration checks.
Yep, he's going to make a concentration check right now. Oops.
Fail.
So that is a DC 10 con save for his concentration.
Yeah, not high, but
He's going to succeed, so that does not break Blink's eld. Saving throw Dex for the one up there. He will save, taking 7 fire damage. The next one, this one is the 13 points on these 3. Will fail, taking 13. The one up here, the other cult fanatic that caused problems. Will fail, taking 13. Still a good mini fireball, right?
yeah, right.
And the dexterity saving throw for him.
So it's a non-spell action too.
Yes, exactly. So he will only take 6. Alright, and he was the only one concentrating on anything, so he made his save.
All right, now I know that. And hopefully Agnoth, if he needs to, he can get through me. I don't know if I had the numbers, so I would take me 10, 15, but yeah, it took me 30 there, so I can't really move anymore.
Your turn?
And a turn.
Agnoth, you're up.
Alright, I got the stairs a little bit. See what I see, I guess. That's 10, it'll be 20 to get past maneuver, and then 30 gets me all the way there. And then I am going to charge up something and put my hands together and sort of blast like Kamehameha style a lightning bolt towards these 2.
Okay. Casting lightning bolt?
Yep.
This figure here, you hear the familiar words of a counter spell.
Oh no! I counter his counter spell.
What level are you casting counter spell?
I would probably just do it at 3rd.
Okay, you will successfully counter his counter spell. So DC 18 dexterity saving throw. We'll attempt the one in front first. He will fail, taking 21 lightning. The one behind him. Will fail, taking 21 lightning, and this one will fall.
I am out of movement, and I don't have a bonus action that would help, so that will be it.
Alright, Das.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you said it's going over the edge here to where this spiritual weapon is down in area, right? So could I go over the railing, or do I need to?
Yes, you can go over the railing. Just keep in mind it will be time. It will cost 10 movement to get through the maneuver.
Yes, that's exactly. That's the extent of my movement there. 2, And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to quickly throw down. Let me grab a spell template really quickly.
Which spell do you need? It might not be in there. Just let me know.
I'm just looking for a 30-foot range. Or actually, maybe I'll just use the rulers.
What spell?
It's not a spell. It's the It's his channel divinity to basically cause fear within
Gotcha.
30-foot range. I believe it's a 30-foot range. So I'll
Go ahead and throw on your second aura.
All right. The second aura. Let's see here.
Click on your gear icon.
Yep. There we go.
Oh, nice.
I'll get them all.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So let's see. It would be 30. That's 40. 30. Square. Ta-da! All right. That works. So Das is going to let out a tremendous bellow and attempt to frighten all of these folks with his conquering presence. It is a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Okay, just give me 1 second. All right. So we'll start with the one at the top. DC 15 Wisdom save, you said?
Yep.
Or the mage at the top. He will save. Just so you know, they are called fanatics.
Mm-hmm.
They cause problems too.
They cause problems too.
Mm-hmm. That's good to know.
He will save.
Oh no.
He will save.
They're causing lots of problems.
Right.
Wow.
And he will save.
Wow.
Oh.
Right.
They all look to you and, oh, this might piss Das off, but the one by the door says, false gods.
Oh. All right. East Coast. So, I don't think I have any great bonus actions, so I'm just gonna get ready to. I didn't want to use spiritual weapon. I want to save the spell slot. So I'm gonna leave it at that for the moment. But I've got my eye on that guy.
All right, Devana.
Devana is flipping out because she thinks Blink is in mortal danger. 5, 10, 15, 25, 20, 25.
Yeah, I don't have enough to go through. I'm sorry.
That is okay. I can see the room now, which I could not see before.
We do have a redemption in Twitch chat from Mythos. For Das has advantage to the next D20 roll.
Excellent. Thank you. I can see that Blink is up and not nearly in the state.
He is not moved. Blink is he's up, but he's frozen in place.
But that is not down and bloodied on the floor, which is what Devana was imagining in her head. So she will bonus action, Misty Step, to take a defensive stance in front of Blink. And then I will light up my aura. As my action.
Actually, I'll pull down my fear aura now.
And I will say, Blink, what's wrong? Why aren't you moving? Get into my aura here so I can roll it. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh yeah, Das meant to slap Blink and yell "snap out of it."
Okay. That hit.
Do you need me to move the spiritual weapon?
No, I was struggling to find Twilight Sanctuary on my sheet.
Gotcha.
So everybody gets 15.
That's a 30-foot aura too, right?
Yes, that's 30-foot aura. I can put that on me. That everybody's going to get 15 temporary hit points at the end of their turn.
Alternatively, Devana, I just completely forgot about this because I actually run a Twilight domain NPC for the players on Sunday night. There are some conditions that you can, because specifically you're the one that gives them the benefit at the end of their turn. I believe, go ahead and check what conditions you can remove. Instead of giving them the extra hit points, double check that for me.
It's charmed and trident. Charmed for me.
Yeah, so I don't think I can break hold person. That is not charmed, is it?
No,
That's less. That's less a restoration.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Anything else that's end of turn for Devana?
That is end of turn.
Okay, and you still have your 16, so you're good on that. Renly, you're up.
I am tired of not being able to see what's going on. Hear all this commotion. What's happening? What's happening? I'm gonna dash. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I see blink. My eyes turn white and I say, "You know not what you have wrought." And I'm
Scott.
going to put who's the most intimidating looking foe as I just walk up the stairs?
They all seem to have taken damage. Some of them seem to, or be scorched. All of them seem to be scorched. This one up there's got a little, perhaps maybe a wisp of some ozone around the outside of him.
Sure, I'll go with the one closest to blink.
I would like knock that this guy down here is the one concentrating. Just so you know.
I don't know if I'd know that.
Yeah, we know that right off the bat, yeah.
Since I didn't see anything, but my tentacle Stumpy has a 10-foot reach, and this one here is closest to blink.
Okay.
And I will say, "How about you?" I don't know if that hits though.
14 will hit.
Haha. 6 cold damage.
And his movement's reduced, correct?
No, that is when I have my, like, Lance of Lethargy kind of a thing.
Oh, gotcha.
Right, hold on. Oh, yes, no, the speed is reduced by 10 feet, so yes, haha. And I still have, I think, like 15 feet left, so I would just like to move in here to the right of Minerva. Because I dashed.
Yes, that was your action, and the bonus action to bring out Stumpy. Anything
And
else?
that's it. That'll do it.
All right, top of the round. Blink. At the end of your turn, you may make another save. Attempt another save.
Yes, sir.
Wisdom, please.
Even in DOS's or no.
I am going to Flash of Genius.
Flash of Genius.
Except I clicked the wrong thing, but that's the it's a +5.
Which takes it up to a 13. Which is enough to break the hold on Blink. So Blink is no longer paralyzed.
Okay, you, and you, all 4 of you. Yeah, I got my eyes on you now.
Devana is
Obviously,
decidedly.
drop the concentration. But that's the end of Blink's turn. At the mage's
Thank
level.
you, Agnoth. Thank you.
Take 15 temporary hit points. Did we lose Mitch?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
He's just silently bringing in more enemies.
There was the large bellow from the Minotaur and the loud crack of lightning from the lightning bolt spell.
Devani might be regretting stepping defensively in front of Blink, but not really. She totally would have done that.
Let me see here.
She takes his welfare seriously.
Wait a minute, so I was the quiet one?
Sorry, I'm just changing some stuff here real quick. No, that's gonna stay there. And the rest of them don't go yet. All right. This figure here is going to cast a spell.
I have my reaction. I can counterspell that.
Yeah, I don't have mine. That's not my turn yet, so.
You note that this figure will counter your counterspell.
Well, my counterspell gets cast at 5th level.
All right, that will matter. They will have to make a roll, and that would be an intelligence check. And they have to beat a DC of 15.
Recredemundo.
First roll 20 will help me here. There we go. And they get a level 12 spell countered.
Dear Lord.
I'm going to put that on there for now. They've used their counter spell. As he casts his spell, is there any other counters out there?
I used my reaction already.
That's correct. I don't think do you have counter spell, Agnoth?
I don't. I also use my reaction to get Blink out of the pickle.
Oh, that's true. Yes. All right.
Didn't you use? Well, didn't you go since you countered because they are in front of you, and you would have countered them, and then it was your turn, and now it's them again. I don't think you. I think if you have had a turn since you countered them.
No, because he attempted to counter. He countered on his turn.
It was on his, because I countered.
Agnoth.
Oh, you did it on
Yes.
Agnoth's turn.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was.
You're fine. No worries. No worries. So this mage is going to cast Fireball.
Ouch.
Yikes.
Well, most of you are in my aura, so sorry.
That is true. That is true.
Uh,
Oof. The dex save is DC 14. You'll take 32 fire. If you are resistant, that'll be down to 16. If you save, it's 16. If you're resistant and you save, it will be 8 instead.
I am going to use my inspiration on this.
Me too. Because I do not have absorb elements, and I certainly wish I. Oh, I do. I do. I have a scroll of it.
We purchased one last session, I believe.
It's a scroll of absorb
Using
element.
inspiration.
So I'm going to
Do you have your reaction back though?
Oh no. You're right. Okay. No, okay. I'm still using my inspiration.
And for the viewers, I'm kind of putting them through a little bit of a ringer tonight because I have to run the D&D Open on Thursday and Saturday this week at Gen Con, and I'm supposed to. Normally, I as the GM, just really having fun with the players, following what the characters are doing, all that stuff like that. But tonight, we're kind of being a little bit more devious. As how I'm supposed to run for the D&D Open, and the players that are playing were not aware of that tonight, so that's what's happening.
We are happy to be your warm-up.
Sure.
That's
Absolutely.
good.
So if you failed your save, you take 32. If you made your save, or are resistant, you take 16. And if you made your save and are resistant,
Does
you
your
take
aura
8.
gets me? Your aura gets me +3.
What was the
And made my save.
what was the temp hit points again? 15.
It's 15, yes.
Because I never took it. So 15. So now that's just 0, and I take 1. -1.
Okay, you guys ready for the next thing that happens?
I guess so.
The one that counterspelled as its reaction is going to use its action to cast. Guess what?
Fireball.
Fireball.
Well, now I get to use my inspiration on this one.
Same place, I presume.
Yep. So it would be 29, 15, and 7 would be the three numbers.
I'm gonna roll mine.
What was that? DC 14?
DC is
Oh,
14.
I missed it by 1. Oh no, I missed it by 3. I can't add. And it was 29.
Yes, so it'd be 29 or, I'm sorry, 29, 14, or 7. 29 if you fail, 14 if you succeed or are resistant, and then 7.
Nerves mad now.
Alright, and then this figure here is going to cast a spell.
Oh no.
Yikes! Yikes!
Aw.
That one I can save.
Oh, I failed that one.
I'm almost down.
Even in his horror, I failed that one. That's 31.
That's a lot of fire.
Yes, that one is 31.
Yikes. That hurt.
Alright. Everyone's taking their damage. Let's go ahead and remove the fireball. That was the mage's turn. The cult fanatics are up. The first thing that's going to happen is the two of them. This one's actually in Devana's space here. I'm going to move that back there since that's... We're just going to move them around just a little bit. And they are both going to attack Devana with their bonus actions.
Okay, bring it.
As she did bring up her, she does have her aura up. So here we go with the first one. AC of 11 will miss. AC of 22 for 9 force, Devana.
Okay.
And then they are going to... This one is actually going to use his bonus action to bring out a spiritual weapon, since his whole person no longer is working. We'll turn his to a different color so I know which ones are which. Turn that one to a brown instead of a green, because that one's definitely wearing his brown pants. And then he will use his spiritual weapon as well. And will miss. He will then use his action to cast a Sacred Flame at Devana. DC 11 dex save, Devana, for 2 radiant.
Oh, I made that one.
Nice. And then the other two are going to cast spells, since the spiritual weapons are already active. Oh, they're not mages, they're cult fanatics. These are down here. Oops. So they had 3, that one's down. This should be take them down to 1. Each one will have 1 left. So Devana, no, not Devana. This is going to be at Das and at Blink. Das first.
Alright. Wisdom saving throw. What was Mythos' boon?
You have gives you advantage on your would have given you advantage on your first saving throw against the fireball.
Which I use my DM inspiration on, so can I use my DM inspiration on this?
Sure.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I forgot.
No, you're fine. It was a little intense. There you go.
Nice.
Nice. And then the same thing for Blink once more. And Blink does save with Das's aura there. So their whole persons are done. They are going to... This one's speed is slower. He's got 10 foot less movement.
I'm gonna make all the difference, you watch.
Wait, what happened to these people? Where are they going?
They ran through this door over here.
So it with half of his move, so 10 feet less. Okay, not
Correct,
half.
yes.
So
Yes,
10
10
feet
feet
less.
less. So he only had 20 feet, yes.
So you just out of my line of sight.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. And then these guys are going to go...
Only I like it when they stand there and just let us kill them. I don't like it when they run away.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Minerva, you are up.
Alright. I'm going to use a power that I have never used before. My psionic sorcery to cast Evard's Black Tentacles, so I'm not using any somatic or verbal components for this. So you can't see that I'm casting it. And I'm casting Evard's Black Tentacles on all of these guys over there. So that is what I'm doing. Let me find it.
I like that you whispered that part at the end. It's because you're not.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
I can't tell you till you have a game.
There we go. Okay. So, DC 18. I don't know why it's saying 18. What's going on with my DCs? And it's a 20 foot, so that gets all those guys. Yeah, and so I don't know if I can have it kind of just be in the corner there, or if Stumpy doesn't matter, right?
Yes, Stumpy wouldn't take damage.
But I mean,
There you
he's
go.
like
I went ahead and
just,
I went ahead and restored the spell template for you.
How dare you? Of course
no, I mean,
you can't
I
take
never
damage,
matter.
though. No, you can't take
You will not
damage.
be affected.
It matters too much for puny spells to affect him.
Yeah.
That's late 20 foot. I'm gonna go for the guys who are less injured.
Okay.
Right? Because I can't get the. I thought I could get those. I can't.
No problem. I'll miss the back.
Yeah.
There's a DC 18. That's dex save.
I think it's 17. I'm not really sure why it's saying 18. Because I think my DC is 17. So, it's just to say that.
Okay. Do you have any item that would have adjusted it that's on your character sheet? Because that would add
It
to
should,
it.
but it should already do that, even on my
Yeah.
like in my.
What does it say on your spell sheet?
My spell saving DC is 17.
Okay.
So yeah, 17.
All right. So attempting for the one cult fanatic that is fresh that came into the room.
That I'm using. I don't use. I'm using for.
He's going to make a save.
All right. Okay, so it doesn't actually take any damage. Looks like. So.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see here. For duration, turn to ground different terrain. When a creature enters the affected area for the first time on its turn or starts its turn there, they must make the dexterity saving throw. Okay, so I'll have to wait until their turn to make the save.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that one's, I won't worry about making the save for the other two until the start of their turn. No worries, no worries.
I didn't realize it was not because their turns are right before mine, so it's a long time coming.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and save his save for that, then we'll just make the two for the two mages on their turn. Their turn comes up. Any movement for Minerva?
I am moving back. I'm hiding.
Try to stay in my aura.
And they're like, all right, no more counter spells for her.
I actually am the. I'm
Yep.
but. So how much? Yeah.
Well, keep in mind this is does descend. You are 10 feet lower than this platform up here now.
Oh, well maybe I'll stay on the stairs. Maybe, yeah.
If you want to be able to counterspell them, you'll have to at least be on this stair.
Oh, I'm more concerned with the temporary hit points and counterspelling.
Gotcha. Okay, fair enough.
No, I'll be there.
What is it? What is the? How many temporary hit points is it now at the end of their turn? 15. 15, right?
16. I gotta roll up. Hold on. I can't remember.
I think it was 15 because you already had 16 on yours.
Yeah, makes sense. Yep.
Don't forget to, did you take your, when you took your damage, did you take that off your temporary hit points as well? Don't forget.
I did. I don't know. For something reset all my hit points. So I thought I just took them off again. And I will take them off again.
No worries, no worries.
I don't know what. Yeah, because I came back and all of a sudden I had 93 hit points again. I'm like, oh, that's wrong.
All right, then Agnoth, you're up.
Well, Agnoth sees somebody who isn't in the tentacles and doesn't particularly like this guy. Is it difficult terrain to charge over that table?
For the first movement to get on it, and difficult terrain to get off of it, but not while you're traversing it.
So that would be what? So 35 feet then.
To get right beside him?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, yes.
Okay, so it's not quite what I would want to do. Do I have better options here? I don't have a way to go fast for a second. I kind of wish I did, but that would be... what else can we do? I may have to do second best thing, which is navigate round to here, I think. This does have just enough range. I will go there, and then I will cast lightning lure on this guy.
Into the tentacles.
He is going to cast a spell.
I had a feeling he might, but hey.
Which one is?
To counterspell.
That's a good spell to counterspell.
Oh yes, he's definitely not wanting to get into those tentacles.
If there was ever time to counter a cantrip, it's that time.
Right? I was like, does he want to go on a cantrip? He wants to live. Yes, he's definitely going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that was 15 feet of movement. I'm going to use the rest to get, okay, that will be 10 feet there, and I cannot quite get to the next one, so I'll just be standing on the table.
Okay.
And sort of like glowering at him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be the end of my turn.
All right, Das.
All right. Which is the one that chanted or yelled false gods at me? Is he still alive?
This one up here.
The mage guy at the door.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm not gonna go through the tentacles myself, so glower at him. Das is gonna try something, a new combat technique. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to whip out a
All right.
javelin.
Hold tight. Can you get right here, please?
Yes.
And if you do me one small favor, just move back one to the right.
Sure.
Perfect. This one back here. Double check. All right. Ready to action goes off. I need for you to make me another wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom. Oh, God damn it.
This is worth using my reaction for Flash of Genius again.
All right.
So what does that give me?
It's a +5, and also I need to be within 30 feet, which I barely. Okay, I can do it.
Yep.
Nice.
Very nice, Agnoth clutch.
Nice work. All right.
Nice. You are not held.
Thank you, Agnoth. That is great. Teamwork. All right. Das whips out a javelin, which has a strange sort of feathers and
Crickly.
Yes. And as he does as he throws it across the room, one of the constellations on his shield, a large condor, sort of lights up bright red. He's throwing it straight up, basically at the. Look, there's an extra guy in the doorway there. So that guy's back, hitting the other two away. Javelin of lightning. So let me see. So red lightning. Swarming around. He's also going to use a. Let me confirm that I can use my precise strike on.
For the attack roll, yes, you should be able to.
All right. So the precise striking this, but I want this to hit. Okay. So 19. So as your description says, each creature in the line must make a DC 13 Dex save or take 8 lightning. Terrible lightning roll.
Wow. Yeah.
But before we make their saves, that sound does mean that we do have an ad break coming up. So the javelin lightning has been thrown. At 19 will strike the one in the back. So when we come back, we'll roll the damage and we'll make their saves for that 8 lightning damage. Is that okay for everyone? Those watching, go ahead and stretch your legs, use the restroom, grab some snacks, refresh your beverages, and we will see you on the other side of the ad break. So stick around. Let's see what happens afterwards. We'll be back in a few. All right, we're back on the side of the ad break. Getting our players back. I'm going to go ahead and deal with Das's tossing of the Javelin of Lightning. That will indeed hit the creature back here. We'll roll the damage for the Javelin of Lightning for its actual damage itself. So it does take a... Is that dueling? Is that your fighting style? Does that apply as well, Das?
Dueling, I should not, I believe, apply. Let me grab that right now here.
Well, it's just one weapon, right? You got your shield and one weapon, so dueling would still... Is it melee only, or is it just a weapon?
That's what I was trying to figure. When you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand.
Gotcha.
So yes.
So 11... So first thing will happen is we'll take 11 piercing, because you do hit him.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and take that off if roll 20. There we go.
Plus 10 lightning.
Yes, and 10 more lightning from that creature specifically.
Yep. He also will take a precise, since I use the precise strike, he will
Yes,
also
extra damage from that. Yeah, go ahead and roll that real quick.
E8.
Nice.
Nice.
He might not survive. That's what he gets. Well, actually, he did not hold the whole person, by the way, because he had actually dashed up behind the guy. It was the guy behind him that had held the whole person. So then everyone else.
Well,
I was going to say, with a melee weapon attack, and I just apply the first level smite to just get rid of that guy. That's fine.
I'm also looking at rolls and maybe I'm missing one, but I only see that you rolled for the javelin damage.
No,
Don't you get 4?
if you look inside, if you look in the description of the Javelin of Lightning, it rolls the damage already. So the 46 is 8 lightning damage. And then the damage that the person initially that he hits took the extra 10 lightning. You see that? Each one of those actually has a roll.
No, so it must not have come through. Okay,
No, it was there. He just used Channel Divinity, Channel W.
Yeah, the 511. Yeah, so if you look in there where it says line, because like the cult fanatic himself, he will not take the other 40. He will not take the other 46 lightning damage because it's excluding you and the target. So the other people, this mage here and this mage here are the ones that have to make the dex saves to take the 8 damage. 4 if they save. See what I'm saying, Devonna? It's actually in the text. If you scroll over, like where it says taking...
No, it's okay. It didn't come through on my screen for some reason, but if you all are seeing it, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, no worries.
I didn't see it, so I thought he got to roll more. But if you all are seeing it, no worries.
Yeah, Das did the tactically smart thing, just the dice were terrible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was a double roll, right?
No, that was a W. W didn't do the tactically smart thing, and the dice rolls were terrible.
So this is a dexterity save for Ox 2, the mage right here. He will fail, taking 8 lightning. Maybe. Here we go. And then the Hanel, this mage here, will attempt a dexterity saving throw. That's DC 15 or 13.
Yep.
Oh, will fail as well, taking 8 lightning.
Nice.
All right. So then, Mitch, my read is that I actually can't apply Divine Smite there because while a Javelin is a melee weapon, this was not a melee weapon attack.
Correct, it was a ranged attack, correct.
All right. So I'm going to let you leave my turn with that. I'll take Divana's 15 temp hit points and call it a moment.
And we're going to, next Sunday, normally we would have our Fandelver Below Shattered Obelisk stream, which would be the 4th. We're actually going to give the players that evening off because we're going to be recapping everything that happened at Gen Con. Hopefully, I'll have some video of the writers panel that I'm going to be participating in with Ed Greenwood, the creator of Forgotten Realms, which is going to be fun. And then we will also have a physical copy of the 2024 Player's Handbook. So we will get to kind of go through the changes on those types of things, discussing the things about Divine Smites, and all of that, weapon mastery and everything like that as well. So it's going to be fun. Devonna, you are up.
Excellent. So 11 temporary hit points this time around, which is better than nothing.
That is true.
Yeah, lowest I can roll, but better than nothing. And I am going to go into Mama Bear mode and do a mass cure wounds. So I believe you are all within 30 feet of me. So everybody, please take 20 points of healing.
Very much needed.
I am assuming you are not including the bad guys in that. They will totally take 20 points back.
I am not including the bad guys in that. And of course, at the end of your turn, if you have less than 11 hit points, or temporary hit points, please bump that up to 11. Randomly, Mitch, I realized what reset my temporary hit points. I opened up D&D Beyond to read the spells and stuff, and when I went to D&D Beyond, it reset all my hit points.
No worries, no worries. You can actually, should be able to, I think I fixed the compendium. Double check if I didn't.
It's just easier for me to read
Sure.
It's just easier for me to read on D&D Beyond. So I'm rolling off the compendium, but I opened it up to figure some things out. So that's what
Okay, any movement?
Yes, now that I know Blink is not dead, incapacitated,
Yeah.
moving, I'm gonna shoot.
They cannot take reactions for opportunity attacks with spiritual weapons.
Wasn't worried about that, was worried about keeping dogs in my aura. And that is where I can move to keep DOS in my aura.
Okay. That
But
brings
at
us
least
to...
I'm not out in front, so that is my turn.
No worries, that does bring us to Renly.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I would like to use my Rod of the Pack Keeper and regain a spell slot.
Okay. And does Stumpy have any sort of physical form that would be affected by the artist's black tentacles? Okay.
No, he's like a pig in slop. He's in heaven. For my action, I'm going to cast Hold Person at 5th level, which will get all of these people. It'll be this one, this one, this one, and this one.
All right.
How do you like it, cultists?
Right?
First.
You know I should have cast Mind Sliver on one of them.
She is going to cast Counterspell.
Now, I got a spell slot back with my bonus action, so I'm going to counter that with a 5th level counter spell.
Okay. Then this one is going to counter that.
5th level?
They're going to probably have to roll for it.
Fine, I'm going to counterspell it with a... Oh, let's see, because I know what Renly has to do. Check my spell slots really fast. See what I got left.
No worries.
I'll counter it with a 4th slot. So even if I have to roll for it, I will.
You will not have to roll, because third level is the maximum they have, I believe. Let me
Okay,
double check.
alright. It's okay.
Alright, so hold person on all 4 of them?
Yeah. Because it's at 5th level, my spell save DC is 18.
Alright, excellent. Thankfully, because I was getting scared. Wisdom save, DC is 16, right?
18.
18. Alright, so for the guy that said the false gods thing to Das, let's attempt his wisdom save throw first. He will fail.
Try you.
He is paralyzed. The cult fanatic over here Pardon me. We'll make his save. Let me go ahead and put some token markers on them as well, since they did use their counter spells.
I'm gonna put mine too.
I'm just using the bark skin note as a counter spell. I need to add a counter spell token marker in there. That's good that we've done this time too. Haven't had like a counterspell war since season 7 in Tomb of Annihilation. Then the wisdom save for the other mage. Will fail. Oops. There we go. And the wisdom save for the last one down there.
That's gonna hurt with the tentacles.
Oh, we'll save.
Oh, 2 of them.
Still a good shot.
Mm-hmm. You did the right thing, Captain.
And then I will move here into the corner and watch what happens.
Alright, top of the round. 1 second here. Oops, I need to hit shift. There we go, that worked. Good. A little slow on opening character sheets.
I think that just means the whole person worked.
Oh, the DM, right? I'll roll 20.
Right. I was really hoping that would get all of them.
I got 2 of the mages, so it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Fear not, Devana will keep you alive. I know you guys can finish them. I will worry about keeping you alive.
And Renly would get the temporary hit points. Right?
Ah, thank you, Agnoth.
Only 11 this time.
All good. 11 is...
So top of the round, I need to put this person in here at the top of the round so it'll give me a chance to put their
Oh,
initiative
no.
and then put them here.
Another one.
They're held too.
Why is that not working there? There we go. Top of
Almost
the
so
round.
excellent.
There we go. So step up to here. What spells does he have?
Oh, God.
Yikes.
Right?
He looks mean too.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, no. I don't like that.
So he's bonus. The first thing he's going to do is use a bonus action.
Okay. Oh, nice. I love it. Savannah could take care of those guys in a wink.
No, I can't. I already used my channel divinities up for Twilight Sanctuary.
That's bad.
Yep. I will still take care of them. No worries, though.
They are causing problems, though.
Right? That's what they're supposed to do, aren't they?
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
2, 3, 5. Okay, there's this bonus action. And then his other action is to cast a spell.
I have no reaction.
We don't have any reactions, do we?
Oh, that can't be good.
Is that a giant skull?
Now, we don't know.
Oh no.
That could not be good. Whatever that is, it looks bad.
A giant skull lands on you.
Yeah.
You fall through the eye hole, taking 0 damage.
So Das, yeah, he didn't care. Das is going to be in there too. He doesn't care if the other guy up north is up there and in there as well. That's the back.
I am not Dus's aura.
Yeah, sorry. Outside of me
No.
over here.
No worries.
Range 150 feet. Perfect. All right, there we go.
Circle of death.
Spell save is DC 15. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good.
Con.
Alright.
Whoops.
Are you kidding me? Please. Oh my god, my constitution's so good. It failed me. So much 26 necrotic.
26 product. 13 could not be psychic. He is he's a necromancer.
So wait, 36.
Yikes. Not making it.
So it'd be 26, 13, and 6 would be the damage.
Sounds good.
Thank you for those mass cure wounds. That's all I have to say.
Yup. 26?
Yeah, 26 or 13 if you make the save, or if you make the save and our resistance, it is just 6.
And what was the type of damage? Necrotic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Resistant.
Alright.
Oh, I guess, I gotta make a con save, huh?
This is not.
Oh yeah, you do.
Save.
Nice.
People are still held.
Are the tentacles also?
However, this
Oh,
one will
I had to do a
die.
thing. I took 26.
So 13, it's half the damage, so DC 13.
Wait, the DC was 13?
No. You took 26 damage, so your concentration check is half the damage, so it's
Thank
DC
you.
13, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
And, oh, I failed it. God dang it.
Oh, does Bradley have, does Agnoth have any more?
It's alright.
not
I've
enough
used
to
my
work.
reaction.
And it's
No,
not,
no.
and it's still not enough to help. Yeah, it would only take
It's
it up to a
not.
12.
It's no worries.
However,
No, it's okay.
they were still in the mages here were still in there. One of them, the one that said the thing about the false gods does die.
Yay.
We'll attempt to save here. Con. DC is 15.
I didn't realize I wasn't safe until their turn, otherwise I would have never done it. But I have something here. This is the range again.
Alright. Oh, and this guy's got to save too. Let's see. We are concentrating. Oh, nice. You as well. All right. That was his turn. Immediately after him, the zombies go. They don't have token actions? Oh my gosh, seriously? Okay. Did not think I would have to open up the zombie character sheet.
I think that means they just don't do anything.
Yeah, that's totally it.
The thing I do love about zombies, at least in 5th edition, is that they can still go up against them as a high-level party, and unless you crit them or do that radiant damage, they can still stick around, you know? Alright, so we have a slam on Das, a slam on Divana, a slam on Blink, one on Agnoth, and one on Renly.
I'm gonna. Oh, never mind. Don't have a reaction. Proceed.
Alright, there's my zombie. So Agnoth first. Ooh, crit for 11.
No crit.
Anything else?
No crit?
No crit.
Alright, she's going to use her reaction.
Yes, use my reaction.
The Guardian Emblem, nice. Yes, just 5. Beautiful. That Guardian Emblem already. Damn it, why did I give that to you? Next, on Renly.
That it still is an automatic hit, right?
Yes, it is still on magnet, but just not a crit. Yeah. AC of 20, Renly?
Yeah, but I don't want it to hit. So what do we do about that?
Cast shield if you have it. Oh, you don't have
I
an
gotta
action.
use my reaction.
Yeah.
Alright, let me do my con save. Save.
Yep. So there's 5 bludgeoning.
Oh, it's just bludgeoning, not necrotic or anything?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, good to go.
Then on Blink. Misses. On Divana. Misses. And then on Das. Misses. Blink, you are up.
Okay, an awful lot has changed in the last 6 seconds. But Blink looks at the new guy coming in after nodding to Agnoth.
Oh, there's what the new guy
for
looks
healing him.
That's what the new guy looks like, by the way.
Ooh, badass.
Gives Agnoth and Devon a little bit of respect, but looks at the new guy and says, "You hurt Captain!" And he's going to pop the echo out right behind him and go to town. Great weapon master, the whole 9 yards.
The whole shebang. AC of 23. Don't think he has that. He does have that already up, so that will hit. Both will hit, so 30, 45?
Yep, and I'm going, because he hit Renly, I'm going to unleash Incarnation to give my Echo a 3rd attack.
That will hit.
And again, he hit Renly, action surge.
Okay.
Oh.
That will miss.
This is
21.
this is Luke. This is the Luke at the end of Jedi. One more unleash Incarnation then, because it's a separate attack action. Yeah, that's gonna miss.
That will indeed miss.
Actually,
He whispers back to you. He whispers back to you. Blink. I am your father.
that's not possible!
Get him, Blink! Get him! Oh my gosh! Get him!
Oh, did the 16 miss?
Yes.
I should have used my superiority die for precision attack, but I didn't think of it.
I don't know. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty
That
great.
was nuts. Yeah. I thought you were taking him down.
That's it. That was movement action bonus. That's all I can do.
All right, the wizards are up, even though Ox 2 is, the mages are up, even though Ox 2 himself is gone. The other two mages are on his initiative there. Get the reactions back.
But one is held, right?
Yes, one is held. We will go ahead and, just to get this one out of the way, we're going to go ahead and attempt her save again. So that way she's done. Oops, cancel. It's an 18, right? Wisdom save? The
That's
hell?
correct. Unless they make it, and then it's higher.
Nope, she is going to be still held. Okay, this one over here. Nice. Nice. She doesn't care about zombies. We don't care about stinking zombies. And we will alt. Tab.
I feel like I'm being attacked.
Maybe.
Clearly, they didn't learn their lesson.
Agnoth, this will not get you, Agnoth. Because we're going to.
Does it get me?
That's what I'm getting ready to do here.
Because aren't I lower or something?
What is a cone? The cone is not a flat. You're actually on.
Right, you
You're actually.
have to go, but there's a riser
Yeah. Hold tight.
Okay.
She is. There's a 5 foot there thing there. If the spell description does say that it does not go around corners, we will definitely give Minerva the benefit of the doubt there.
Okay.
And again, benefit of the doubt.
Right, that's alright. I'm good with whatever. I can die.
I'm not going to kill you.
Well, I know I'll pop back up because I'm really roping his bug.
Exactly.
And Delano will not let us die. Unless you die. So.
Exactly. See, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So everyone's fine. That's back. So, one use of that.
No, even if I fail this con save, I will still be up.
Mm-hmm.
On. Yay.
CC is only 14.
And so I save, so I take 16, and I'm resistant, so I take 8.
So, does it go around corners?
You will have advantage on your saving throw, Minerva.
Alright, I like that. What's con save?
Yes. CC is only 14. Perfect. So the amount of damage is 32 if you fail, 16 if you succeed or fail and you're resistant, and then 8 if you succeed and are resistant.
And here's just to make sure that whole person still goes. Yep.
Perfect. Alright, I think those are the only 2 mages that I have out here. That is true. Yes, it is. This guy is going to go... down to there. This one's going to stay put because it is frozen. The fanatics are up. This fanatic's going to move over to here. Oops. Let me make sure that that's open there as well. Now this fanatic is going to attack the echo.
AC 18, 1 hit point, so if he just touches it, it's gone.
Yeah, the echo is gone. I love the noise. Let's see, it's 5, 10, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. So, this one here is going to cast a spell to Agnoth.
I still don't have a reaction.
It's going to tell you to drop prone. How to see you? Level 1. Wisdom save. TC is 11. Nice.
I'm
Nice. That's awesome. This one is a new one that's got all of its spells. It is just going to try to attack Agnoth. If it goes through, AC of 18.
AC is 25, so no.
That will miss. You only need that much. These two will actually move up here and do the same thing to Das. It goes through. AC 5 will miss. AC 5 will miss. Those two, these two here, these three have not gone. This one's going to use its bonus action down here for a spiritual weapon. I'm going to move the spiritual weapon over here. On Blink. AC of 19 Blink.
19 will hit.
For 4 force. The brown one will use its bonus action for its spiritual weapon as well. AC 21 for 4 force. And then this one over here, with the green dot, will do the same. Two force.
Okay.
And then we have these three here that have not acted. This one's only used as bonus action. This one will Sacred Flame Agnoth. This is insane. Damn you guys for using your bellows. Dexterity 11, Agnoth. Nice.
Apparently I'm still rolling okay.
Very nice.
That's
And
easy to
these
fail.
two will use their actions to their bonus actions. Here we go. Kill the cleric.
Hey, now? Who said that?
The necromancer guy.
Okay.
This guy's got purple on him.
The three of us are in nice lightning bolt formation.
Yes, all of us get to go before they're casters again.
My familiar jumped up right beside me, and she is shaking my stuff. Sorry about that. Okay, and then two more spiritual weapons, both of them at Devana. AC of 6 will miss. AC of 12 will miss. And then Devana, two dexterity saving throws from them with their casting of Sacred Flame as well.
Okie dokie.
Massive damage. Oh, 2 radiant for the first one. And 4 radiant for the second one.
6 total. Okay.
And that should be all the fanatics. Minerva. This is insane.
I know. I want to do a fireball, but like I have too many allies.
No, you don't. You can do a fireball up in that upper corner, and all you're gonna do is be Vecna. You totally got fireball there.
Let me look.
Agnos can dodge anything.
Let me see. No. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't because.
You can put it through the door, partly.
Yeah.
Can I? Can I move it?
You would have to move up 1 square though.
Oh, I'll move up. But see, I think I can get either Agnos or DOS. You see? Like, there's no way.
Yeah, dogs.
You can
do
move it
do
over
it.
to here.
I can handle it.
Yeah, they are outnumbering us. We've got to get rid of some of them.
Well, I
And we are-
something else.
And we're also not playing. We're also not playing AL, so you don't have to have Dawson's permission.
If you take them down, I'll get them back up. I'd rather you do it than they do it.
Okay, I'm going to do fireball at 4th level.
Yeah, whittling the numbers down could also include DOS.
No, you don't mind it. Hit the right thing. Yeah.
All right, this is the
No,
perfect time to do it because the only person that can counterspell you is paralyzed, as the other one is not in the room.
Great.
So
4th level.
spell will go off.
There we go. So it's going to be 36.
36 damage.
I'm going to quicken that, by the way.
To make it a bonus action?
Yeah. I might as well. Yeah.
That way you can finish up with the cantrip if you need to. Okay.
Yeah,
So first
or
thing's going to happen
is
is this one's going to go away because it is not going to be able to make, even making the save, will kill it. 36 would be 18, right? So that
Yeah.
one's going to go away. He is going to go away.
this guy one going away? Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
And this one automatically fails, right? The dex saves.
Yep, she will automatically fail, so she is gone away. You go ahead and pull off the undead first.
Awesome. Nice, Minerva.
Well, I was gonna do
Right,
that.
the necromancer. I was
Yeah.
like, look, you hit some of them, but the necromancer got, yay, even better.
So the ones this one's actually not in the fire down here. Let's go ahead and do Agnoth and Das real quick. Do your checks.
I did. I failed.
Dexterity save, right? Yep, that was it.
So that is 36 points for them.
Ouch. Sorry, guys.
No worries. I'm blinded. So
Bezos gave advantage to whoever gets caught in a fireball.
A lot,
It's only for one person.
a lot of singed fur right there.
We'll go ahead and give it to Agnoth. So Agnoth, go ahead and make another dex save.
Okay. Nice.
Oh.
Agnoth is now is Agnoth in Brinley's book?
I think I'm the only one who isn't, right?
No, it was Minerva, Devana, Blink, and Das.
Okay, so Agnoth is down.
Sorry, Agnoth.
Let me go ahead and roll for the other cult fanatics that are here. We'll do the one over here with the purple on them first.
I thought your AC would save you, I'm sorry.
Did you have a, oh no, even if you flash a genius, it wouldn't help.
That one is dead.
Yeah, and I'm also still out of a reaction, so.
Green one first.
It's a very, very long turn.
Yes, it really
It
is.
is a fairly long term. Yes, it is. That one will die because your DC is 7. No, your DC is 17, isn't it? So that's 18 points of fire damage.
Yes, but I'm liking our odds way better now.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Devon, please go say Agnoth.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, positively.
Because I can't, otherwise I'd get, if I could get, go shove a potion down his throat with my action, my saved action, but
No, I
can't get there.
You know Agnoth's going to make a natural 20 on his death save on his turn.
and there is another mass healing word up and coming.
I mean, sir, if you want to give me one of the potions you found in that other room, I can give it to Das.
The
No,
most
I-
important thing is they don't have any turns between now and Devana. So
Right, exactly.
That is true. Alright, Fireball has gone off. You have decimated much of the stuff that is out there. Let me go ahead and delete Jarrett out of the turn order. I still have the cult fanatics that are still around and the mage that is still around. Anything else for Minerva?
Yeah, since I've cleared the field so well, I'm just gonna firebolt this guy,
Okay.
and hopefully, maybe I'll get a good, I'll luck out. Nope, only 3 fire, but, you know.
9 fire?
Mm-hmm. Is that enough?
Yes, it is.
Oh, God.
nice.
I'm gonna duck down the stairs. Just a sec. Take my breath.
Alright, Agnoth, please give me a death saving throw.
well, that's
Nice. That is a success. Das, you are up.
Alright. We're gonna swing at this cult fanatic right next to me. Precise strike with the first attack of the longsword. 18.
That will hit.
Alright, so I'm gonna smite on top of this 2 to get rid of this guy. So first it's 16 damage,
Okay.
and the precise strike, so that's 20 damage.
Okay.
And we'll throw a first level smite on him.
Okay.
So 26 total.
That is enough to finish him off.
Alright. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you do my second attack. Regular.
That will hit.
13 damage.
Okay.
And we'll throw another first level smite on that too.
Okay.
21 damage.
That will finish that one off.
Alright. And I will save my bonus actions. That is turn.
Alright, Devana, you are up.
Things have changed since I laid out my plans. I'm not going to do mass healing wounds. I am just gonna run over to Agnoth and put a second level cure wounds on him.
Okay.
Just getting him back up on his feet. I feel like we might get a little respect here. So
The part of that on my feet will take until next turn, but at least I'm kind of like conscious while slumped on this table.
Yep.
I'm gonna stay to Renly as I have moved. Renly, there's one here. Come finish it off.
Don't forget also, Das, to take your 11 temporary hit points.
Oh yes, thank you. If you're like, there's a wizard's to the south.
Yes, unfortunately, Agnoth would not have those at the end of their turn because they did not have hit points.
Right.
Correct. Oh, and that's right. I get to roll that again. Yay! 16 hit points for everybody this time.
Nice.
And I don't have any great bonus actions. I did not notice that guy until after I spent my action as a spell instead of a bonus action. So I will just call Ramley's attention to...
There's a dude down there.
Yep. Right through this door, there's another guy you probably can't see. Renly, come get him.
All right, end of turn?
Yeah, end of turn.
All right, Renly, you are up.
Stumpy hits. 17.
Page armor, it's 15.
Dare
How dare
Gasp.
How dare
That'll
want to
probably
survive?
hit.
Yes, that will
Guessing
hit.
22.
That will hit.
That's 10 force and 10 feet back. And if there's
Their
still 5,
body explodes into the wall, taking you for now out of combat.
bye, Stumpy. Thanks.
There weren't any others that ran away? Those came back? Is that what that was?
They did come back, yes,
Okay.
and got caught in your fireball.
Blink. Are you okay?
Weren't we supposed to take that one alive, sir?
Not too hairy.
Blink, take back inspiration, please.
I hope
There are none of them alive.
I smack Blink across the face and I say, priorities. Are you okay?
However, Devana, if you wish to act, if you still have a spell slot left, if you want to revive any of them, it is enough time for you to revive any of them.
do we want me to do that?
With
I am
Revivify.
Or do we have Speak with Dead?
I don't believe I have that.
Okay.
I think
Um,
did it.
I don't know
Yeah.
how many more rooms are in this place, and I don't like the idea of wasting spell slots on reviving the people who killed us so that we can then kill them once we're done questioning.
Excellent point, sir.
Does Devana still happen to have cat now?
No, that was Tallulah with catnap.
Oh. Okay. Well, I definitely need to check a potion. I'm not feeling it safe to spend an hour on this thing.
Well, that is what I'm wondering. Do we try to take a short rest? If we want to take 10 minutes,
You can, before you making decisions, obviously this is not the place to take a short rest, because you do hear movement throughout, kind of echoing through the halls, not like massive yelling or anything like that, but you do hear that there are other things going on. Just a quick description of this room for you as well. Let me close down a few handouts that I have open here, and then I'll go ahead and give you a description of the room itself. Tables and chairs in this crypt are arranged to create like a meeting room or mess hall. Water drips from a pipe into a basin in the southeast corner beneath a detailed image of a staring eye, gripped in a withered hand. all of the cultists in this room are now dead. But you do note, here's what the image looks like. That's above the basin. That is a lot of typing.
Dang it, Vecna.
Hello, Tammy. Welcome in.
Well,
So do we think we have 10 minutes?
no, I don't think we have 10 minutes here. I mean, we can go find someplace else.
Fountain.
And we'd have to go all the way back, but they know we're here and they might just chase us.
What about the fountain?
Oh, back to the friends?
Friends that I would like to try something with.
Everyone, with the mention of the fountain, you know that it would be a great place to go, especially since you've been talking with, since Ridley has been using Primordial to speak with the elementals and what's his name? Simzazim? Yeah, Shanzazim. That would probably be a really good place to go back to rest. So everyone go ahead and take your inspiration back.
No. Alright, I still think that they kind of know they'll be waiting for us to return, or maybe not.
If they know we're here, they'll know we're here in an hour. You know,
Alright.
if we run into a similar situation, we have no idea how long these catacombs or this mausoleum goes for. I fear we don't get to the end of it unless we take a moment and
Well, I'm with you. Because because I have a handy thing here. Give me some sorcery points back. I would love to have.
Hey, sir?
yes.
I don't mean to speak about my station, sir, but we had this one way to get in here, right, sir?
Yes, Blink, the door.
Oh, okay, yeah. So hold on, sir. Hold on.
And actually, hold on, Blink, if you would, because that sound does mean that we do have a ad break coming up. So hold that, what you're going to tell Lindley, until we come back
Hold it.
on the other side. So everyone, stick around, because when we come back, we'll get to hear what Blink has to say. Go ahead and use the restroom, stretch your legs, refresh your beverages, grab snacks, and we will hear what Blink has to say on the other side of the ad break. So stick around. We'll be back in a few. All right, we're back on this side of the ad break. The characters definitely just finished up a hard-fought battle with a number of cultists. I'm gonna go ahead and let's hear what right before break. Blink was about to say something. Whenever Blink speaks, it is usually very, very poignant and such like that. So Blink.
I was just gonna run. I was just gonna run on the other side of the one door that we had coming in, and I'm gonna put it down. After I shut it and activate the immovable rod.
That is true. Blink, you can totally come through on this side of the room and close this door and lock it with the immovable rod.
And that is why that man is integral to the Tenians.
Right.
Nobody thinks like I do, sir.
That's accurate. That is accurate.
Devonna says out loud a couple of times, don't let Blink leave that behind. Don't let me have to let it after the
Yeah,
breath. Said it out loud just a couple of times to make it stick.
So you know that there's a room back left behind you, full of dead. What do you do with the doors, by the way, real quick, of that room? Do you go through and shut them all?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and shut those doors. None of them were locked. One of them is locked now, the one that goes from the chamber with the bells that went into that room is blocked with a immovable rod. Let me put that on some text there.
So that's one way to get a few minutes of peace and quiet.
All right. So you do find yourselves back in the room. sorely wounded. All of you sorely wounded. Of course, you do have the 16 temporary hit points from Devada's Prize Sanctuary. That give you a little bit of hope, but everyone is extremely wounded. Multiple fireballs will do that to you.
I could use a nap.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, see how we do with rolling hit dice. And if we need topping off, I'll decide what kind of spell slot to spend.
Gotcha.
So we're taking
Yes, Tammy is right. Exactly. Multiple fireballs will do that to you.
Multiple fireballs to the face.
To the face.
I'll wait a second to do my hit dice just so I'm not interrupting the rolls of anybody else.
And I can use the spell refueling ring to recover the only spell slot I actually got to cast.
There you go. Your lightning bolt.
Yeah, but your flashing geniuses were absolutely key.
Oh, they were amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing use of that.
Mitch, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Well, this might be me being a little bit of a stinker,
Okay.
but during this short rest, I've got a necklace,
Uh-huh.
and that necklace allows me to do some things,
Uh-huh.
including beseech an otherworldly entity for aid, such as
Planar ally?
an elemental that might be swimming in this very fountain right here. And instead of paying them, I wonder if I could proposition them with the promise of a new water clock guild to come and join us when we pick this up next time we play.
So you're asking Transzim if they would aid you and using using the bead from your necklace of prayer beads
Yeah.
to summon the planar, to actually just cast planar ally, but asking him specifically.
Yeah, because we haven't really talked about how the gold and stuff would work like that, because it's like, hey, you need however much gold per hour per day.
I'll tell you what, if you want to give him the gold harp,
Sure.
That was only like 25 gold, right?
no, it's 2,500.
100.
2,500.
2.5 hours right there.
Yeah. We can give him the harp.
Well, is that okay with everybody?
Yeah, I think we're good on money.
Why not?
The only thing burning holes in our pockets are healing potions, and I got you covered for healing, so all good.
I mean, that fireball kind of burned a hole in my pocket.
Well, luckily, Blink, you don't carry any funds, though.
That's true.
Everything is safe in Renly's pouches. So go ahead and take the benefits of the short rest. I'm going to go ahead and give you all just a little bit of a bonus. Everyone also, if you spent hit dice, you can take an extra 6 hit points back, as the water elemental and the water weirds will infuse the water of the fountain there to help you out.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Well, combined with that, it was enough to get back to full.
Perfect. So Blink is the only one under full, right?
I'm 9 down, but I could use like another hit die or 2 if need be. I just stopped at half because I didn't know how much it was going to be. Or I also have that those potions.
Let's top you off with a potion.
Okay.
Blink, how about you? Let's top you off with a potion too.
Do make sure that Blink and Minerva add your 16 temporary hit points as well.
Yes, I do have them. Trade.
Good.
Oh my dice. Okay.
Make sure in the bar, because I do have it to where everyone can see them, make sure that you put the amount in both boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
sorry?
Make sure that, like, when you click on your token and when you hit the settings, that you put the hit points in both boxes. Yeah, so that it has the 16 in both, and that way make sure that everyone can see it. Yeah, perfect.
That's awesome. Got it.
That's what I always forget to do.
Blink, do you have potions on you, or do you need a potion?
I'm okay.
No, I need you at full health, Blink.
I don't have any, ma'am.
Here you go, and I give you... I give you... How many are you down?
50, 16. 16. Oh, it's a 9. I'm sorry. The 9s look like 5s.
Okay, I give you a greater potion of healing. I think that should do it.
Alright, since Renly's hurt, I hand it to him.
Link, this is your captain speaking.
What?
I demand you quaff that potion, sir.
Now, Devana, I have a question actually, Brinley. Do you give him the potion that says for healing purposes only?
No, this is the one Devana gave.
Which I am confident is actually a healing potion.
So I think and Ridley and Agnoth have them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's like I'm concentrating.
And that still leaves you down a bit. I hand you a regular healing potion.
Now, of course,
I'm fine, ma'am.
I was going to say, during that short rest, if anyone wants to attune to the Stone of Good Luck, let me know.
Who do we say was going to...
Keep in mind, again, we are playing homebrew rules, we're not playing Adventurers League, so you can have whatever magic items you have, but you are still bound by the number of tuned items that you can have, which is 3, except for, of course, Agnoth, once they get to that. Do you have that ability yet, Agnoth?
Some of it, I mean, it's somewhat increased, but it's not like all the way yet.
You have 4 right now, I think.
I think that's it, plus a couple others that have to be part of the armor, so yeah.
Gotcha.
On that note, I think the clockwork thingy, Agnoth picked that up from, well, Blink wasn't particularly interested in it, so Agnoth will attune to that.
Okay.
It does have some use for it.
Fair enough.
And I'm trying to reason with Blink that if he drinks this potion, he saves me a spell slot. Because if he refuses to drink the potion, I will cast Cure Wounds on him. But I try to reason with
Well,
him.
you can. What did he say to him? I mean, he does seem Blink. I mean, he mentioned something to the captain about you've been favoring DOS or something. You obviously you're very perceptive, Devana. I mean, being observant as well, and it does seem that, and from what Blink had mentioned, he does kind of seem a little reserved. Isn't that right, Blink? Something like that.
You could go, spend that spell slot on the person you want to spend it on.
I come over, Blink, really, if you just drink this potion, it's almost as good as my spell slot, and so I just really care about you being full and healthy out there, and it matters to me, everybody's health, but yours in particular, so please could you just drink one more potion for me?
Here comes the choo-choo train.
Thank you, Blink, I really appreciate it.
Excellent. All right, so before we continue on, we'll go ahead and call the stream tonight. I know that Devana is in a different city for work, so we're going to go ahead and finish things up just a little bit early, about 5 minutes early or so. So we will have the characters. I think the next session is scheduled for Tuesday, August 13th. At 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll get the details with Blink about what sessions they're going to be able to attend, what ones they're going to miss out on. We do have, what we can always do is, of course, have Blink, helping Sarcelle and such like that out of the catacombs and things like that. But we will pick that up the next time we play. So we will again pick up right back here in the fountain room, having finished that short rest, and continue to play for the next session, which is August the 13th. Oh, we've got a couple of raids coming in. Well, thank you both for the raid. Looks like we have the Mine XOX and Sora DIT. Thank you guys so much for coming in. The Heartless are flooding our world. Welcome in, Heartless. For those of you that may not have checked out our channel before, this is the Master of Dungeons. I'm the Master of Dungeons, a DM with over 40 years of experience, pro DM for the past 5 years. Our characters on Tuesday, the second and fourth Tuesday of the month. On Tuesdays, we do play Vecna, Eve of Ruin. This was our 6th episode tonight, I believe. We do play this one homebrew. On Sunday evenings, we do play Fandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk for live D&D play. That is Adventurers League rules, which is the organized play system for D&D and Wizards of the Coast. And then we do a smattering of other things during the week. We're not going to have any more streams the rest of this week, as tomorrow, normally we stream Sunday through Friday. Saturday is the night we have off, but we are going to be off streams this week, as tomorrow we are traveling to Gen Con to run some D&D games, participate on some panels for D&D writers. I do write for D&D as well as the Adventurers League, most notably recent. I am one of the co-story leads and the story architect for the D&D Dreams of the Red Wizards Obscure Devotion storyline. Definitely, thank you so much for stopping by. Very much appreciated. And we are going to be finishing up tonight ourselves, and probably going to go ahead and raid over as well. Do any of the players have anything to say before we head out for the night?
Thanks, Mitch. This was great. Love the really tough combat and all the fireballs and everything. It was really fun.
That was a lot of fun. Yes.
Yes. Everybody have a great couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yes, and Nevada, good luck traveling. Be safe on your travels back home. And then we'll be seeing Renly and Panda at Gen Con as well. So we'll look forward to chatting with you guys tomorrow. Just message me on the Discord server. If those of you just joined us, or those watching, if you'd like to keep in contact with us, feel free to join the Discord server, which is popping up there with a few links there in chat. Of course, you can also get in the About Us section below. Click that Discord panel. That will give you an invitation to our Master of Dungeons Community's Discord server, where you can help shape an accepting, caring, and inclusive D&D community. Of course, thanks to all of our supporters, especially our patrons on Patreon. If you'd like to help support the channel, please consider becoming a patron or subbing here on Twitch, twitch.tv/themasterofdungeons. We do love your Prime subs. They are free. Of course, the link to our Patreon page, as well as our YouTube channel, and all of our social media accounts can be found in the About Us section below here on Twitch. If you want to subscribe to us on YouTube, it is free to do. Like and comment on the video, share them with your friends, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, give us some likes, retweets, all that good stuff. Every sub, like, and share helps us immensely. The merch store is also open. We're going to be wearing our wonderful Cultist Cause Problems shirt tomorrow night at Gen Con, but anything you purchase from the merch store will directly help support the channel. But thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. It's always special that you would take the time to spend your evening with us, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So take care, be safe. We will have a raid coming in here as well, raiding over to another channel. But until we speak again, take care, be safe, and as always, happy adventuring.